What's up, fly fishing West Virginia? Sean here, and as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a review today. The review is on a fly tying box from the company Smitty's Fly Box. This particular box, full disclosure, was sent to me for free by the Smitty's crew. I do have a relationship with Smitty's. Full disclosure, I'll explain that as the video goes, so stick around and hear me out on that. With that being said, this is the Pat's Rubber Legs box. It is the beginner box for the month of March 2023. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Let's dive down on the table here and open it up and see what's inside. All right, let's get this box opened and see what we got inside. So right on top, we have the Smitty's Fly Box. This is the how-to. They also do a video on YouTube every month, but this newspaper here always has some kind of good fish display on here. It's always got a great article written by Courtney Bailey or one of the other crew members, and it's called The Drift. And it's a great read every time. And then on the inside, you have a QR code for each section, and I believe the intermediate box for the month of March was the wing drake, or tilt wing drake, and then the beginner box was the rubber legs. And it does show you, I don't have enough room between my tripod and my camera, but it shows you step by step with pictures and very good directions on how to tie this pattern every month. So that's awesome to have kind of your own little newspaper that comes with the box every month. And then on the back, there's some options on different flies, or flies that may come in just the fly box and not the tying box. We are going over the beginner tying box. Got an awesome sticker. Looks like a largemouth there going after some bluegill. Got Whip Finish Wednesdays live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the meat and potatoes of the box, all your fly tying material. So every month you get a full spool, it's not a half spool, of either uni thread or UTC or whatever the pattern requires. You get a full spool of it. You get enough materials to tie every single hook that they send, and I believe this here looks to be about 2 dozen hooks, and I'm sure that's probably what it is. On average, typically for your single hook patterns, you get enough to tie 2 dozen flies, and that's typically on their single hook patterns. If it's a double hook pattern like an articulated streamer, you're probably not going to get enough to tie 2 dozen, but you get the value of the box. And let me tell you, this is a value. This single tying box for the beginner or the intermediate or just the fly box that comes with already pre-tied flies is $20. If you do a combo box, so you can get like pre-tied flies plus the beginner, or the beginner and the intermediate box, it's $30 for the combo. Future Sean here. I thought it'd be a good idea while I was editing the video to go and verify the prices of the boxes, and of course I was wrong. So it is $25 for the single box or $35 for the combo box. And again, you can go check those prices for yourself. Link will be in the description below. And you get so many materials. that you will have enough to experiment with and play with after you've tied every single one of your hooks in every single one of those patterns. But with that being said, look at this premium chenille. This is dark brown. You have the tiger chenille, and then you have the black and tan. Also a full pack, you know, they don't cheap out here, of the lace legs, or some people call them silly legs or crazy legs, or whatever you like to call them, but it is a full pack. They also send you, if you like to get your flies down, you can tie this pattern with the extra lead. This is the 0.03 lead-free wire, and then a full pack of Round Rocks brass beads, and this is the 4.8 millimeter in black nickel finish, which I think looks really good on this pattern. It looks like a natural head, and it also gives you that little bit of flash to kind of attract the fish's attention as the nymph is drifting by them. So let's get set up and let's tie a few of these and show you exactly what they come out looking like. And looks, they always have just the best outcome if you follow their directions and follow the YouTube videos. You'll be tying like a pro in no time with the materials that they send. So we'll see you on the vise. All right, I have the Daiichi 1730 size 6 hook already mounted in the vise, and I have already added the 4.8 millimeter brass black nickel finish bead as per the directions. Next, we're going to lay down a thread base just directly behind the eye of the hook. We'll snip our tag end free there. And then I have a section of the larva lace, crazy legs, whatever they're called, that we're going to tie in here on one side just lightly, and then we will bring the other side forward and wrap it. I know my big fingers are getting in the way there. And then we can whip finish after putting those into place. Just do a 3 or 4 turn whip finish there. And then we will clear our bobbin and move that bead forward. And I'm a little uneven, so I'll just pull those forward and just quick little snip. Now we're even. Next, we're going to add some of this lead-free wire, and there's just a little bit of a bend right here in the hook. I'm going to start there and work my way forward, maybe 6 or so wraps, and then helicopter to break that free. And I'm going to seat that up into that bead and finish wrapping my lead the rest of the way around. Now I will restart my thread behind those lead wraps, building up just a slight dam or ramp up to that lead, and then work some over top to just lock that lead into place. We'll snip our tag end free, and we will go ahead and wrap back toward the bend of our hook. And here we're going to add our tail of our fly. I have another piece of the crazy leg here, and I'm just gonna start it on my side of the hook and right back to the bend, and then I will fold over the other side to the opposite side of the hook away from me and wrap that in. Now next, according to the directions, we tie in our chenille, and I'm going to start that just directly behind the lead there, just to give me a bit of an underbody and fatten up this abdominal region. Stoneflies are really flat and wide. All right. Next, we're going to move back up to about where that bend is in the shank of the hook there. And we're going to tie in a section of legs, another section of legs here. This is going to be tied in with an X wrap. So I'll go over one side and then I'll pull it back and go over the other side. And that'll help get it in there nice and straight. Yeah, if you don't cross over it. And we'll move up a little bit and repeat that same process. Maybe. It's hard working around the tripod of a camera while you're trying to tie in these rubber legs. And then we'll move on up and put one more set in, just almost directly behind the bead there. These legs can be tricky to work around. That's okay, we'll get it. Maybe if I keep a hold of them. Then we'll finish there just directly behind the bead. I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a two-turn finger whip finish there. And then if you have the rotary function on your vise, you can absolutely use it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to hand wrap this up. I've got my chenille wrapped up in my bobbin. I don't have my bobbin cradle on here, which I should, but I don't. We're just going to continue to wrap up, avoiding wrapping down our legs. Do one more right behind this first set. Then we're going to split the first and second. Do 2 wraps there. We'll split the second and third. Again, I've wrapped my bobbin all up with this chenille. I don't like to waste, so I don't cut it off a predetermined length. I just take the whole line and utilize it as it comes out of the package. But there is a price you pay with that, and that's the chance of getting it tangled up just like I have here. Almost got it. Okay, one more between the second and third. And then I'll do a wrap there just behind the bead. I'm gonna bring the chenille back up to vertical and cinch it down. Give it a good 3 or so wraps over top of, and I'll pull everything back and go 3 wraps behind. We can get that chenille out of our way so that we don't get tangled up with it anymore. And then here we can go ahead and whip finish. And I like to do a double whip finish. I'm not a big head cement guy, so I'll do a double whip finish, and it holds just fine for me. And then we can rotate this down. These legs are a bit too long for my liking, so I'm just going to pull them all together and snip them off there, and then pull all of these together and snip them off here. And that's the finished bug. Very simple fly to tie, a very effective pattern, as Steve states in his video for Smitty's fly box. And just an all-around great pattern. It's great for early spring, but it's very effective all season long. Only time that I really don't have the best luck on it is winter time, and then the midges seem to be king. But thanks for watching this video, guys. I just wanted to mention there, I said that I used to receive Smitty's fly box, and I did leave Smitty's fly box, but I still 100% support these guys. Only reason why I left is because I just don't tie as much as I used to. I still love the product, still support them wholeheartedly, and will support their product for as long as I'm able to. They just recently partnered with Project Tilling Waters to help get our veterans fly boxes that they can tie that is a good quality fly box, and I'm very excited for that. So go out, support the guys that support our veterans, support a great small business, and help them do great things. And with that, guys, that's going to be it. I appreciate all the support, and support Smitty's fly box. Links in the description below, and have a great week.